We begin with the homeowners fighting back against street crime in their neighbourhood. As Damien Murphy reports, it's a proactive approach that's working.
I've got the cameras.
I've got the cameras.
And I've got the cameras too.
It's like Neighbourhood Watch, gone wild.
Feels safer.
CCTV, even name and shame. It is the Suburban Strike-back.
People have had enough.
With very real results.
7 arrests.
How many homes in this neighbourhood have CCTV?
9 at the moment, with another one coming on board next week.
That's quite a network, isn't
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tim Payne is the face of Community Against Crime, a neighbourhood network of home security cameras like you've never seen before.
So we have cameras here, here, also here, and just along here.
And that's just the start. One by one, residents of this suburban estate are wiring up and watching on.
What sort of incidents have people captured on these cameras?
Attempted car break-ins, vandalism, motorbikes on our footpath, it goes on.
It sure does. Have a look at this biked bandit trying the door on this lonely parked car. And what about these two stooges, in and out in seconds, stealing a teen boy's skate ramp?
So it's working?
Absolutely, absolutely. We know in the past 18 months we've been responsible for 7 arrests in this area alone.
7 arrests?
Absolutely.
How does that make you feel?
Bit of pride.
Here's how it works.
We had an incident up here with a gentleman who had his van broken into.
That gentleman, Chris, is a plumber and lost 15 grand worth of tools. But at number 9, Mr. Costas and his cameras are here to help.
I came back home, went through my video footage, found a gentleman who looked suspicious. He was putting on gloves and what have you. I gave it to Chris, and Chris passed it on to the police.
And what happened then?
As far as we know, the person was apprehended.
That's a pretty good result.
I think it's a brilliant result.
One by one, people have come on board. They could see the results that we were getting here in this street, and essentially, they wanted to be part of it.
So you've signed up?
Absolutely.
And the cameras are going in?
Today.
Jeremy Heffernan is the latest to join the camera crusade.
So we'll go out that way.
You've been burgled here?
Correct.
What did they take?
A laptop and a TV.
How much?
$7,500.
Now, Jeremy's a dad and puts his family first.
The police are absolutely swamped in our area.
So, if they can't help you, you'll help yourself?
We're an extra set of eyes.
So what's the setup here?
Camera located up there, looking down the driveway. Marcos is putting the second camera now, looking out onto the other part of the front yard and the roundabout.
What's the issue with the roundabout?
Just cars going around at speed like that.
You've got a hooning problem.
Not that bad, but at night it can get a little intolerable.
Yeah, as you can see, these kids are doing stupid and dangerous things on our footpaths. So by posting these pictures on the website, they know they're being watched and they stop.
It's basically name and shame,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
Absolutely. We've got a program in place where if they find themselves on our website, we ask them to write a letter of apology. Simple thing to write a letter of apology to the community and remove them.
You've got a lot of neighbours who've got a lot of cameras.
And that makes you feel good.
George Vajda lives in the middle of this mob.
You don't mind that you're possibly being watched yourself?
Absolutely not. No, I'd prefer to have the cameras there. I've got nothing to hide, so why would I feel that I'm being filmed?
Now, George doesn't have a set of cameras, but he does have a good set of eyes. It's all you need to play a part.
Now, you're not the nosy neighbour?
No, definitely not. No, I wouldn't know half the things that the neighbourhood's up to, so...
But you do keep an eye out?
Just keep an eye out on anything that is unusual.
Is this like Neighbourhood Watch?
Not really. It's more of a modern version of it, I guess. We have utilised things like Facebook, Twitter, CCTV, mail lists.
You're taking it to a whole new level.
Absolutely.
People have had enough.
Damien Marrett is a former undercover cop turned private investigator, and he's backing this concept to the hilt.
If the whole community were against crime, crime just can't happen in an area.
I can see the front yard,
Back at Jeremy's,
the driveway, down the side, and I can see the backyard too.
the cameras are in and they're on.
And you feel safe and secure?
Absolutely.
More so than you did this morning?
Too right.
Crooks aren't going to go near places that have got these cameras.
Criminals don't have the right to come into our neighbourhood and just do what they want.
Hey, we're watching you, okay? You're going to be on film. I'm watching you. You know, take it elsewhere.
And the coordinators of that program are already getting interest from other suburbs around Australia, even from other countries, with the United Kingdom watching on.